Okay guys, for this video I would like to share how to make AC to DC power supply. I'm using right here is transformer, which is the primary, the input from this is the input transformer, AC 220 volt, and this is the output. Here is AC 9 volt. So the input is 240 volt, 220, 240 input, and output is 9 volt. So my circuit diagram is right here. So this side is, this wire is live, this wire is neutral. It doesn't have to be this side is live or neutral. You can just use either one, this side is live or this side is neutral. But I'm going to use from this side diagram, this wire as live neutral. This wire is live, this wire as neutral. But the output here, since the output here also is coming as AC, then AC 9 volt, you can use either is 9 volt transformer or 12 volt transformer. So when you choose transformer, the most important is the input coil. You have to know the input coil, how many voltage you can insert for this input, and you have to know how many voltage is the output, so that you can choose the correct components right here. So in this circuit is 9 volt, 12 volt you can use for this, either is 9 volt or either is 12 volt, and you still can use as 15 voltage. So right here my transformer is 9 volt, and this transformer is coming out as 9 volt AC. Once the AC come out here, and I'm using the diode. So the diode is I already make one video that what is the diode and how to check and how it work. So the diode is allowed to flow the current only in one way. So here I got 4 diodes. So here is the diagram. We just explained for the diagram, and the AC output coming as here 12 volt, 12 volt coming here, and a 12 volt 0 coming here. So this wire coming to this side and the other wire coming to here. So the diode, you have to make sure here is, this side is black and here is white, black, white, black, white, black, white. So which means anode to cathode, anode to cathode, anode to cathode, anode to cathode. This is diagram. So here is the 9 volt coming in, and here is the 9 volt another wire coming, and from this side is the ground wire. The ground wire come and join to the capacitor. So you have to choose the capacitor the right value. I'm using this capacitor is 25 voltage, 1000 UF, 1000 microfarad, because my transformer is 9 volt, and if you this capacitor value, you can use either is 9 volt or either is 12 volt or either is 15 volt. So you have to choose the higher value than your transformer voltage. So that's, you have to notice about this. You have to remember your capacitor voltage must be higher than this transformer voltage. So this wire is coming to negative of the capacitor. So the negative capacitor sign is here. There is a minus symbol, which means the negative. So the negative from here coming here, minus of the capacitor, and then a positive wire come from here and connect to the positive pins of the capacitor here. And right here the positive wire coming through to this regulator 7805. So 7805, the first pin is positive input, and then the second pin is the negative input, and the negative input outbound from this pin right here and already out here. And so this side is a positive output. Positive output is right here already out as 5 volt. Because of this is 7805, and this 7805 is current can handle 1.5 ampere, and the maximum input to this 7805 is 7 to 35 voltage. And now we're going to check. Here I'm having digital meter. I'm going to use AC here, so which is 240 volt. Okay, now I already connect my transformer to the AC power source. So after you already connect the AC power to the transformer, you don't touch your transformer. It's dangerous, and we're going to make sure how many voltage of the transformer input. We select to the AC mode here, transformer, and I turn on the power. And make sure you don't short negative and positive of the output. So here is transformer. Transformer, I cannot check the input because of here all the wire is already connected, but output I can check here. So observe, look at to the meter here, and this is the 0 line. Ouch. Okay, so how many voltage I get here is 11.49 volt. So right now I'm checking AC voltage output 9 volt AC, but since the AC is not a constant voltage yet, there is plus and minus 10%, so 11.49 voltage AC. And here if we check to here, this is already the diode already. We are using the bridge rectifier, which is the diode. I'm using the diode is 1N4007, which is 1 ampere. The current handle is 1 ampere, and the maximum voltage input is 1000 voltage. So I'm using this diode. So after diode converting, and now if we check to the regulator here, how many voltage we get. So we have to set to the DC voltage. So the DC voltage we check here, I got DC 15 voltage. So after we convert the DC voltage, because of this is a regulator, 5 volt regulator, I'm getting here how many voltage? 5 volt. Now we get a 5 volt. So now I get a 5 volt. After converting from this regulator, we have the output of the 5 volt. Oh, you don't short this positive and negative. So this is how to make a regulator with the 7805, which means a 5 volt. If you're using your regulator 7812, that means the output we have 12 volt. So right now, if we apply to the DC motor here, this is a DC motor, our DC motor will run. So this is a very simple. So those AC to DC adapters are, after you solder everything, these things, then you can put inside the box, and you will have the output of the 5 volt. So this is the lamp. So now I get a light. So this is how to make AC to DC power supply with a 7805, which is a 5 volt regulator, and this the capacitor is I'm using 25 volt 1000 voltage. Why I use 25 volt 1000 voltage is because of 25 volt is my transformer output is here 9 volt. So 9 volt AC, when we test with multimeter, the actual output will be 11 or 12 volt. So the capacitor voltage, maximum voltage, have to be higher than this output, and 1000 microfarad is the capacity storage, the energy storage. So this 7805 is 1.5 ampere. I'm using this small component, and I'm using this transformer is 1 ampere. You can use 1 ampere or 300 VA, or slightly smaller or slightly bigger. It doesn't matter. But if you use the big transformer, that will be very wastage because of we are using the small components. So it's a small transformer will be good enough for using this 7805. Because of transformer is the small ampere, we are using the small components, small diode and a small capacitor, and 7805 here, which can handle about 1.5 ampere. So this is how to make regulator. How to use regulator and how to make AC to DC power supply. I hope you understand this video. Thank you for watching.